You know, folks, it's just embarrassing. I mean, watching all of this, all these people on the left, including Comey now, this is so embarrassing to have this guy, Benjamin Wittes, go out there and talk for you. A New York Times report, why don't they just give him a byline? Because all of this is coming from Comey. Yeah, I'm Benjamin Wittes, and I know Comey. He's a good friend of mine. I've been speaking to Comey. You know, Comey hid behind the curtains in the White House so that Trump wouldn't find him one night. You hear about that? You didn't hear about that? Oh, yeah, they put that out. Comey hid behind the curtains. He wore a blue suit, hid behind the blue curtains, so embarrassed of Trump, he didn't want Trump to spot him in the room. And then Trump did. And Trump came up and gave him one of those handshakes where you grabbed on it and you pull him to you, give him an embrace. Comey was embarrassed. He thought it would show that he's in collusion with Trump. You know all that is? Here's a big-time businessman. He doesn't know how to do a political handshake, which is one of these limp wrist things. I tell you, this is the most amazing. And there still isn't any evidence of anything that is propelling all of this.
Live from the Southern Command in sunny South Florida, it's Open Line Friday.
And I've been reading some things that the Trump people, the Trump voters, are not falling for it at all. In fact, more and more Trumpists are not even watching the news anymore. And in fact, it's anecdotal, but more and more people that voted for Trump are more supportive of him now than they were even during the election because of all of this that's arrayed against him. You're not going to hear about it because the drive-bys don't care about it, so the drive-bys are never going to find it. And if they did stumble into that sentiment, they would find a way to characterize it as minimalist and irrelevant. Well, greetings, folks. Here we are to wrap up yet another busy broadcast week, and it has been busy, and today is going to be busy because we are loaded. So we've got Comey sending his buddy out to speak for him, and he's making it clear, the buddy speaking for Comey is making it clear that Comey was so embarrassed at Trump and so embarrassed to the White House staff and so desperate not to be seen as friendly with them for fear of what it might do to Comey's reputation or his image. I mean, it's amazing. I saw these two stories last night, and I sent them to a friend of mine. I said, this is embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. That Trump is supposed the punk in this relationship, and everybody else in Washington is representative of the high-mindedness of sophistication and erudition, and it's just the exact opposite. The loony bin is everybody in that group of people scared to death and opposed of Trump.